Hey everybody, so I am back with a video on my skin. Yes, we are going to be talking about my skin finally. I have been complaining in all these videos that my skin has been so bad. I am going to insert what my skin looks like without all of this on it, and show you guys where the problems are. But basically, I have been through everything. I don't know what the problem is, and I still really don't know to this day exactly what it is, but I think I'm getting towards knowing what it is. So what happened is I started getting a rash basically around my chin area, and I would get really dry, like really dry and flaky, like to the point where it was like, what is going on with your face? Put some moisturizer on. And I kept putting on moisturizer, but nothing was working. Like, nothing was working. I would exfoliate, I would, do anything to my face. I would do masks, I would do extra moisturizer, I would do everything to try to like fix this dry flakiness. That was the biggest thing. Like the rash, I could be like, oh, I could cover that up, that's just a little bit of redness. But the dry flakiness was really a concern. So after a while, I just kind of went on my way doing whatever. It finally started to spread, and it got from here to around my mouth here, and it just looks really red and dry and bumpy, and I almost thought, my immediate reaction was, this is eczema, because I do suffer from eczema during the winter time, and I get really bad on my legs, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's on my face now, like I have eczema on my face. So the first thing I did was get my cortisone. I always get hydrocortisone for my legs, so that's kind of what I did. I just started putting it on my face. And I noticed that when I applied that during the day, it would kind of go away. So I was like, perfect, this is awesome, it's just eczema. But then I would stop using it for a day or two, and it would come back even worse, and I would almost get like pimples, and it was bad. And I was like, okay, obviously it's not eczema. What is going on in my face? So the researcher in me, the diagnoser in me, decided to start researching on the internet what the heck was going on with my face, and I basically put into Google rash around my mouth. First thing that pops up is perioral dermatitis. So I self-diagnosed myself. Okay, so I'm gonna read to you what perioral dermatitis is a common skin rash that mainly affects young women. The rash affects the skin around the mouth. Use of steroid cream on the face seems to trigger the condition in many cases. Treatment includes stopping all use of creams, ointments, to the face, including cosmetics and topical steroids. So basically, my hydrocortisone is a steroid. So I was using that on my face, it was making it worse. That was really bad. Other things that I wasn't sure what caused it though, because I initially didn't use the hydrocortisone and it was happening. So I was like, okay, well, I need to read all the triggers of perioral dermatitis and stop using it. So I'm going to read off to you some of the triggers of dermatitis. Okay, so some triggers that could cause the dermatitis are 1, stress, which sometimes you can't help. 2, fluoride in toothpaste. Oral contraceptives, sunscreen, bacteria or fungal infections, steroid creams, many facial creams, cleansers, and makeup. Yeah. Sodium lauryl sulfate or SLS, sugar, processed foods, alcohol, coffee, chocolate, or it could just be a hormonal imbalance. Okay, so what I did is basically try to eliminate all of these triggers in my daily life. So I got rid of fluoride in toothpaste. I bought a new toothpaste that I tried. I didn't use any kind of sunscreen on my face. I stayed away from basically makeup in general and kind of just washing my face with so much cleanser. I used a basic cleanser, which I'm going to talk about what I'm kind of using now at the end of this video. I stayed away from creams, moisturizers, anything. I stayed away from SLS. I found a lot of my hair products had SLS in it. I tried to get rid of that. I tried to stay away from processed foods. I didn't really drink alcohol. I didn't drink coffee. Chocolate, sorry, I can't stay away from chocolate, so that's that. And I obviously stayed away from the hydrocortisone or any kind of steroid cream. So I stayed away from all of this, and I basically just went cold turkey on everything. I didn't use any of it. I stayed away for about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and I wanted to see what was going to happen to my skin. And as I kind of did that, I went cold turkey. I started adding things on this list back in. So I went back to fluoride toothpaste. It didn't seem to make it worse. It didn't seem to make it better. So I kind of went back to my normal toothpaste. I started obviously using some different cleansers and moisturizers, which I will talk about at the end. I cut out all SLS products. I ended up buying a body wash for my shower that has SLS in it, and I started using it again, and it doesn't seem to make it worse or better. And then I just started kind of gradually adding these things back in to see if, you know, the next day or the next week it really got worse, or if it just kind of stayed the same and kind of just calmed down. Because once I went cold turkey, it did calm down a lot. It definitely just kind of it's just a little rash now, and you'll see in my bare face, you'll see that it's not overwhelming anymore, but it was bad. Like, it was red. I had like a red ring around my mouth. It was really bad. So I didn't know what it was, and I was really, really scared and confused. And so what I did is I just started thinking. I was like, what is going on? I went to my mom, I asked her, and she all of a sudden was like, Erin, I had that when I was younger. And I was like, what did you use? How did you get rid of it? Like, why didn't you tell me this in the first place? So what we found is that when she had it, she realized that she also went to a bunch of doctors and things like that. I did go to a dermatologist, by the way, and he just basically said, there's nothing we can do. Which, I'm sorry, if you're a dermatologist and I'm paying you money, you can't tell me there's nothing you can do, okay? That's my rant about dermatologists. I'm done with them. Anyways, moving on. So I asked her, I was like, what did you do? What did you find out? And she said, I was allergic. And I was like, well, duh, that's obviously a rash around your mouth. It makes sense. It's an allergy. Now I have to figure out what I'm allergic to. So I kind of went through the process again, and I kind of cut things out, added them back in, and kind of saw at first I thought maybe it was dairy. I used to be really allergic to dairy. I know that some people think it's gluten. It's definitely not gluten. And I found out, and I'm 100% sure that this is it, I think it is pollen and dust and mold. And our apartment here has gone through hell and back this past winter, and I don't think I have really deep cleaned my place good enough. And I went through and I deep cleaned everything. I mean, literally, I bleached everything. I probably bleached way too much. I literally went through and just cleaned my entire apartment and wiped down everything, made sure everything was super clean. And then what I did is I started taking Zyrtec, and I was like, maybe it's an allergy and maybe it'll go away. And guess what? It basically is almost gone. Like you'll see in the demo, I have a little bit of redness still. It's still not fully gone, but I have been taking Zyrtec every single night, and it's basically gone. So I don't know if it was dermatitis. I don't know if it was a trigger from an ingredient. I'm pretty sure that it's allergies, and I usually get allergies in the fall, but apparently I got them this winter, probably because we had such a harsh winter that probably pollen and mold has gotten in to our apartment and making me get rashes on my face. Okay, so now we're gonna go in. I'm gonna show you guys what my face looks like without makeup. Okay, so I have you very up close and personal here, and we have no makeup on my face, so a little embarrassing. But I wanted you guys to kind of see what it looked like without makeup on. And you probably have maybe seen it in some get ready with me's or tutorials, but I just wanted to kind of point it out a little more. So you can see the redness around here, just really all around my mouth. The worst part I would say is like right here. There's like a strip here that gets really bad. And then my chin can get pretty red. And then I've also, I don't know if you could see, I've been getting like little pimples. They look like little pimples, and like I usually get them right around here. They go away within a day for me if I cleanse my skin really well. But yeah, so that's the skin, that's what's going on. It's not very fun, but that is kind of what it looks like. Okay, so like I said, my face isn't super bad. There are a lot worse cases. I don't know if it's a perioral dermatitis. I don't know if it's allergies. I'm more leaning towards the allergy side. So I went back to some products, and I actually got recommended from Michael Todd, and an esthetician there. She actually sent me these products to try out for my face for the problems that I've been having. This one she actually didn't send me, and I've been using it since day one, is the Honey and Oat Gentle Deep Pore Cleanser. Now I use this every single morning, and I have started to actually bring the Soniclear or the Clarisonic back into my life. I'll do it maybe once or twice a week. It definitely irritates it, but I just feel like sometimes I just need to like pull everything out. So I'll do it just once or twice a week, and I will also use this. So whenever I use that, I'll use this, but I use this every single morning. It's an amazing cleanser. It really just keeps my skin moisturized. And then the other cleanser that I just adore is the Tropical Fruit Enzyme Exfoliate Scrub. And she told me that this is a gentle scrub, so it's really gonna get off my dry flakiness on my skin. Because I've been having that dry flakiness to my skin, it's just been so annoying, and I want to exfoliate it, but I don't want to irritate the rash that's underneath it, and this is it. Like, this is so amazing. I cannot say enough good things. It gets everything off, it exfoliates what it needs to, but it doesn't irritate the rash, which is awesome. So I cannot say enough good things about this. Seriously, you need to try it. And then the last thing is I've been moisturizing day and night with the Liposome Antioxidant Moisturizer. It has DMAE and hyaluronic acid, which is really good for your skin. It's super moisturizing. It just feels so good on my skin. It makes my skin feel like new the next day. Like, my skin literally feels brand new when I use this moisturizer. So I love this stuff. I seriously love their products. I cannot say enough good things about them. They have saved my skin and saved my skin from causing more irritation, and there's good things in these products, which is really nice, so I don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, there's SLS in that, I can't use it. So yeah, I'm really happy with their products. I obviously have always had a coupon code down below if you would like to get 15% off of Michael Todd. They're just amazing company. They have a great products, and they're definitely reasonably priced for what they are. So go ahead and check that out. Okay, so that is my skin story. It's been rough a go with my skin, and I'm constantly fighting it, and I'm constantly battling the rash that's on my skin. I don't know if it'll ever go away. I hope it does one day, but it definitely has it. I have it at a place where I can definitely, you know, keep it tamed and soothed, and not where the point where I'm telling you guys it was like red all the way around, really bad. So I'm really happy that it is back to semi-normal, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit something about your skin. If you're having any problems, definitely leave comments down below. If any products or things have worked for your skin, leave them down below because they can help other people and me as well. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.